Grok 4 is here, and xAI claims it is the most intelligent AI model in the world. Unlike earlier versions, Grok 4 was trained using reinforcement learning at unprecedented scale, thanks to xAI's 200,000 GPU Colossus cluster. Grok 4 Heavy, the most powerful version of the model, is now the first model to score over 50% on humanity's last exam, which is a benchmark designed to test expert-level reasoning across domains. Grok 4 also comes with native tool use, meaning it knows how and when to run code, browse the web, search X, or dive into visual media. It autonomously chooses the best tool for the task, pulling real-time data and synthesizing answers to achieve your goals. Now, Paul, Grok 4 is impressive, especially when you consider just how recently xAI entered this AI arms race compared to how long the other labs have been working on this stuff. And despite its controversies, which we will talk about, it seems to me that this does prove progress is not really slowing down. What do you think?
Yeah, so they're moving extremely fast. Obviously, Elon Musk, historically, this is what he does. You know, he kind of takes an approach to things where he just goes all in, often, in spite of any risks and things like that. And there are certainly questions and concerns about their seeming lack of AI safety and alignment work, but they're absolutely part of the conversation now with the other major frontier labs, which would, generally be Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, and Meta as kind of they're sort of the big five now. There's others, and we'll kind of talk about them, but they're in the conversation and they're willing to do things that the other labs won't do. That's not always a good thing, but they absolutely are going to take more risks than most of those other labs, other than probably Meta. I would imagine I could see Zuckerberg being pretty aggressive when it comes to these kinds of risks. Elon Musk did post the continuous reinforcement learning, RL, improvement of Grok feels like AGI. So here we go with the feeling the AGI moment. Grok 4 today is smarter than Grok 4 a few days ago. Now it's a pretty, I think it was actually in a reply to someone else. It wasn't even like a post, but it's a pretty big deal because, again, the way these models work, if you're not familiar, is they have a training cutoff date. So you run a model, you do the training, Grok 4 comes out, and its knowledge base stops when the training stopped. But by doing reinforcement learning continuously on top of a model, the model can keep getting smarter. And so that's what he's implying here. Now, xAI doesn't publish any research, so I have no idea how exactly they're doing it, like if they're doing something different than the other labs. But they're obviously continuing to improve it. My guess is in large part based on X or Twitter data is kind of like the main proprietary thing that they have to ingest into these models. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see, but they're not going away. They're going to keep raising billions and tens of billions of dollars, and they're going to keep building massive data centers, and they're going to keep making this model bigger and smarter.